इतना सा फर्क है एक बार सोच के छोड़ देने में और लग के कर दिखाने में। मान लेने में कि जिंदगी ऐसे ही कटेगी और सुबह 4 बजे उठ के सोचने में कि अभी तो बस शुरुआत है। किसी मैगजीन को हाथ में लेने में और उसी मैगजीन के कवर पेज पे होने में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वीआईपी सीट में और उसकी पिछली सीट में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वो जिसका मैदान ही खुला आसमान है वही कल जमीन पर तो था। पूछोगे तो बताएगा वो पंछी कि एक दायरे में सिमटने में और पूरी दुनिया को दायरा बनाने में बस इतना सा फर्क है। इतना कितना है? इतना है या इतना है? जो नापेगा वो जाने कि जहां धरती और आसमान मिलते हैं, नानकुर से दूर, अगर मगर शायद से दूर, वहां भी दोनों में फर्क बस इतना सा है। धरती और 7वें आसमान में फर्क बस इतना सा है। ये एक अंतर प्रेरणा है। ये हमारी, आपकी, हम सब की अंतर प्रेरणा है। एक कदम, एक छलांग, एक बाजी, एक गहरी सांस और एक ललकार खुली हवाओं में कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन फिजाओं के लिए, कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन ऊंचाइयों के लिए जो ऊंची तो बहुत है पर नामुमकिन भी नहीं, क्योंकि मुमकिन और नामुमकिन में बस इतना सा फर्क है। धूप छांव में फर्क बस इतना सा है। तो बस चलिए फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया के साथ ये फर्क मिटा देते हैं। फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया, 20 years of ideas.
A very good afternoon to all the dear friends. The entire Franchise India team welcome all of you to our digital webinar, Business Opportunity with Chai. This is a platform through which we will try to represent the business opportunity for you. It is a 45-minute session, which we have divided into 2 parts. First, we'll invite our brand founder to showcase his business model. Then we'll move towards a panel discussion. During panel discussion, we would love to take all your queries. So we request each and every participant to use the question and answer box to share their queries. We welcome management team of Franchise India, Gaurav sir and Sonia ma'am, as a team both leading this particular webinar. And we also welcome Mr. Gaurav Arora, who is a very senior resource at Franchise India and would be hosting this particular webinar with Sonia ma'am. And the business opportunity which Franchise India team is bringing and representing for all of you comes from the land of Gujarat, London Yard Pizza. It was started by Mr. Anand Hira Thakkar. He has an experience of 20 plus years in the industry. He set up the cloud startup chain. It's India's fastest growing pizza chain. Why so? Because they are already operational with 30 plus outlets and 10 more are coming. But to understand the entire journey, we have invited Mr. Anand to share his vision with all of you. Thank you so much, Anand bhai. Aaj hame join karne ke liye. We understand you are not well. Still, you got a time to attend this webinar. We welcome you, sir. I'll share the PPT so that we start your journey. You started from being a waiter to entrepreneur now, and you are an inspiration for us. So I'll just share the PPT for you. We start with the presentation, sir.
Sure.
Anand bhai, over to you. You can. I think that's visible.
Yes, that's visible. Sure. Are you going to scroll the entire thing when you're going to be speaking, or like how is it? Are you just going to keep there?
So Anand bhai, you would have to tell us. So first, you will be shown the presentation slide, and you will be talking about on that particular slide, followed by the next slide. So as and when you're done with the slide, you say okay, and then we'll move on to the next slide. So that's how.
Just slide. Yeah?
So you can start, Anand bhai.
Okay. Hi guys. This is Anand Hina Thakkar. This side, I'm the founder of the company of London Yard Pizza, and I would proudly say that this is the COVID startup company what we started, looking onto the opportunity about the whole pizza industry, looking onto how the pizza works very nicely and crazily. It's a people's choice, like a 6-year-old kid to the 60-year-old aged uncle into the house will always say कुछ ऑर्डर कर रहे हो तो पिज्जा कर रहे हो तो हमारे लिए मंगवा देना. We did a lot of research, we did a lot of study onto this. Never was a plan to open up a pizza brand, but we just opened up this pizza brand thinking that let's try and do something different. The fine dines is really going to get a hit onto the business. So we just thought of just experimenting something, and it says like it's really by fluke or probably by the product is fantastic, the marketing was great. So the product just got amazing hit into the market, and touchwood, we have 100 franchises what we have already sold, out of which 35 outlets are operational as of now within 1 year. That's an unimaginable numbers probably. Sometimes we also need to pinch ourselves that like, oh wow, we've done this thing sort of thing. Um, we've sold a master franchisee for Gujarat over here, where they're going to take up another 50 plus outlets. Plus, company itself is coming up with 10 company-owned outlets. 3 are in Hyderabad, 3 are in Bangalore, and 3 going to be in Mumbai. So that's how we starting up with this whole thing. We have a whole aim of opening somewhere between 400 to 500 outlets across the country. We have zeroed down the entire roadmap, how we're going to do, where we're going to do. All the cities are planned. All the numbers of areas have been planned very nicely. The roadmap is designed very nicely. As we can see into the screen, we've already have so many operational outlets, as I just said. And apart from this place, what we've understood that, the pizza industry just cannot be a cloud kitchen or a takeaway business. That is never going to sustain yourself. Like, that cannot sustain. You got to have a lot of walk-ins. You got to have offline clients coming into your store, sitting across and enjoying the pizzas. So all the outlets have been designed. Between 800 square feet to 1,000 square feet area as a carpet area what we work with, and we have a live kitchen area. Like if you see some, probably Archana, if you can please put up those the pictures of the outlets. Yeah, there's beautiful outlets over there. You can see those are the live counters where people can see their pizza going into the thing and into the oven coming out. That's a whole experience what we're giving. It's not just that like just place an order and get your own pizza sort of thing. Yeah, thanks. So we have tried to do something different than the market what people normally do it, and it really turned out to be amazing because everybody wants to see how their pizza has been made, what toppings are to be done. And we've got this amazing sitting arrangement which has like somewhere between 40 to 50 covered restaurants what we do. It's all self-service. The reason to put this is like, the offline business is somewhere between 50 to 60% is the offline business what we get, and 40% is the business to 40 to 50% is the business from online business we get. So pizza is not a cloud kitchen. This is not a cloud kitchen brand, and we never want to have this as a cloud kitchen. So the format is like, compulsory 800 square feet to 1,000 square feet. Now, if I can quickly run to the numbers, like, okay, before that, like, talking about the interior part, since the name says London Yard Pizza, so the whole London has been brought over here. So basically, in London, if you see, it's a cold country, and being a cold country, the interiors what is to be done is like very warm ones. The whole brickwork is like what is there. The whole wooden feel and everything is given. The whole red color. It's a whole dark thing. So the interiors are thought process. The thought process was given very nicely that how the interiors are going to be across. So people are loving the interiors, people are loving the product, and pizza industry, like, everybody can make a product, but it's all about marketing. So we've nailed our marketing very nicely just because of the marketing part also. Maybe I would put up a lot of credit towards the marketing thing that we have so many franchises overnight. I can use the word overnight, and it's a big success right now. And now if you can, let's start with the quick numbers. Like, I'll show you how the numbers goes through. Archana, can we have the Excel sheet, please? Yeah. So now this is the sheet where we have made across. If you can see downstairs, this is a setup cost. So the setup cost is somewhere between 45 to 50 lakh rupees is the setup cost normally what it goes through. Now the oven, it's a very expensive. The heart of the place is the heart of the entire kitchen or the heart of the entire brand of mine is the oven. So we use this oven of this company called Middleby by Marshall, and we use the biggest machine, like the biggest belt, because the biggest size of the pizza what you have is a 30-inch pizza. So the belt is 32-inch pizza, and we use Wow oven. And right now, the whole scenario into the world says that the ovens are not available. Imagine that in this kind of a situation, we actually airlifted the ovens from the from USA. That was like an unimaginable experience again what we had. And that's one of the key reasons for the brand to expand also very fast. And we have a stock of good ovens of like somewhere between 15 to 20 ovens are there with us. So the whole expansion should not go slow. So that's again one of the key reasons for the company to grow fast. Also, the backend team is very strong. What we have. If we go through the numbers, oven comes to somewhere between 11 lakh rupees. This is again subject to change. Kitchen equipments. Now this kitchen equipment has the mech line from where the pizza has been made. You've got the dove machine. You've got a lot of things. So that's the kitchen equipments. Somewhere between six to 6.5 lakh rupees is that. The exhaust system comes to 60,000. Utensils, like utensils is basically where the pizza screen and all those small kitchen utensils what we require. That's somewhere between 1,50,000 to 1,65,000. Now the interior cost over here, what the interior you saw, the best part is like, in 800 square feet, 8 lakh rupees is like more than enough probably to set up the whole interior thing. The board and the signages is 1.5 lakh rupees. Now this board and signages is the main facade board what it comes across, plus as well as the whole the menu what we have on the top, plus on the glass facades we have another few more marketing strategies what we have kept across. So that includes 1.5 lakh rupees. Computer, music system, and the printer. It's a touch screen computer. What we have to do it. So it comes into that the printers, like 2 printers, music system, and everything. Rent deposit again depends on the city to city and how many months rent deposit normally people take. So I've waived off that. The software plus the application. The best part is that the brand has his own app. Like we have our own app, we have our own delivery app, and amazing. Touchwood, we've got like more than 75,000 to a lakh of downloads, and it's a very active app, and we get a lot of orders through the app. This app is designed in a very user-friendly way, and the reason to get into the app thing is like we want to cut off the aggregators. Like the aggregators really take a hell lot of chunk from us, but that's okay. We need them, so we can't bypass them. Zomato and Swiggy are actually our business partners. They give us a fantastic business. To cut them slowly and gradually, we have our app, and we are working towards a lot of things like the data what we have. We work very nicely to convert those people to come to our app and all this kind of stuff. Now we talk about the pre-opening marketing cost. This is the staff which is going to be hired before 15 days to a month in advance for you people, and it's going to be trained at our place and going to be sent across. And the biggest and the best part about this brand is that the entire HR solution is completely taken care by us. Uh, each and every single staff is hired by us, and tomorrow if the staff leaves the job or they run away, as this industry is very famous for, like poaching, people poach the staff, people do a lot of things, we replace the staff. Not a single brand on this earth, probably I would say, who will take an HR guarantee. So we take an HR guarantee. So that's one of our key reasons to even sell very fast. Like people have money, but they don't have the right sources, they don't have the right thing. So the company has a fantastic hierarchy. Like as they say, the company growth is like 10x. So we have a 10x engineering into our company. We have a director operations, we've got a corporate executive chef, we have a corporate sous chef, we've got a training manager, we've got an HR manager. Apart from this, we even have a fantastic, huge marketing team, which is in-house. Like, we've got 3-4 graphic designers, and all on a heavy scale ones. We've got a cinematographer. We do a lot of photographies. We do a lot of videos, reels. We even have a proper marketing head who decides, like, where the marketing is to be done. These days, marketing plays a major role. Like the social media plays a major role. So we're very active on social media, and it really works. So yeah, so the HR is completely taken care by us. That's one of the key part like any investor can think about. कि भाई हम staff कहाँ से लेके आएंगे? That's the first question. छोड़ के चले जाएंगे तो क्या होगा? रात को 12 बजे फोन आ रहा है या सवेरे आ रहा है, आज कोई स्टाफ नहीं है दुकान खोलने के लिए. There's nobody there to open up. So here we play a major role. You people will not be knowing that what your staff would be doing and what not would be doing. That even my team would be taking care of. So that's a key part for you people to think about it. We normally do the pre-opening marketing. I've kept this blank. Normally earlier when we just sold this franchises and we had this 30 stores which got operational, we used to take compulsory 4 lakh rupees for the pre-opening marketing cost. We still do take pre-opening marketing cost as 4 to 5 lakh rupees. The reason why we do this is like, you gotta really move fast into the market. Whichever area you are opening up, we take all the hoardings from there. We take all the banners over there. We have our tricycles, which keeps on moving around. So that really works. That the awareness goes very fast, and people just start pouring in from day one. The franchisee fee is 12 lakh rupees plus GST. What we charge? We go with the delivery, delivery, like the industry again works on delivery, and since we have our own app, we have to have our own deliveries very strong. So we ask the franchisee to buy 3 bikes for the initial time. If the business is fantastic, if the online things goes great, so you'll have to come up with maybe 1 or 2 more bikes. This 1,95,000 is the cost, where the 3 bikes are there in the delivery box what we have. Now the interior designer fee, why we charge this is because 2 lakh rupees. We don't allow any other interior designer to do the designing of the entire store because we want it all uniform. Like, if you go to any outlets of mine, they're going to look exactly like how they are. The first outlet, how it is designed, it looks exactly the same. And they stand over there and they make sure, we open up the outlet in 20 days to 30 days. Again, that's a big, incredible team what we have who does very fast work. We believe in opening the store in 30 days. The rent deposits are there as one thing, and plus the fit out period where the other brands goes wrong or where people normally go wrong. The fit out period is only for 30 days to 45 days, and decide करना है क्या हो रहा है, हमारा पहला आउटलेट है, हमें ये भी लगाना है वो भी लगाना है. So वहां पे जाके एक 2 महीने डिले हो जाती है प्रोजेक्ट. So we don't want to do this. We're like very firm onto it that 30 days the outlet has to open up. AC is a cost of 3 lakh rupees. 2 AC in the main area where the whole restaurant sitting arrangements are there. It's compulsory we go with the cassette AC. That looks fantastic with the interiors what we have. If the space constraint is there, we can think about going to a split AC. And there's one AC which goes into the kitchen part. Now all these rates, so we just plus up the whole thing, it comes to 51 lakh rupees. But my experience says that to open up one outlet, it happens within 45 to 50 lakh rupees, and plus the pre-opening marketing cost, what it happens. In the entire thing, the compulsory things, Archana, if you can take it a little bit on the up part, please. On number 1, from number 1. So the compulsory things, what has to be done, compulsory, anything and everything is going to be provided by us. Oven has to be from us, kitchen equipments from us, exhaust probably from the city wherever we're doing it, so that exhaust can be taken care of. Utensils is provided by us. Interior cost is something we will design. You have your free hand, you can get any agencies, you can get it done. We poke our nose, we do take quotations from all the agencies, and we always guide you because we being a franchisee partner with you, we believe that we are your partners and we are your family people. We make sure that not a single penny is gone out of your pocket extra, and we really help you to save money over there. Board signages is again like probably being in Gujarat right now, we compulsory do it through us only. And in between, we do not keep any single penny of a commission in any things. Like these rates are completely open. In fact, if you go into the expensive rather than taking it from the company, and the reason to take it from the company is like uniformity stays there. We are accountable for that. We've done a bulk deal with the companies. With the oven company, we are a year. They give us a fantastic support. Even the kitchen equipments, they are not from here. Guys, my internet is, you guys can hear me, right?
Yes, yes, you're
जी,
audible.
आनंद
You're
भाई.
audible.
Yeah. So then the utensils again, like हर कोई जो पैसा लगाता है ना अपना, वो हमेशा बोलता है मेरा रिश्तेदार है, मेरे रिश्तेदार से ये ले आएंगे, मेरे रिश्तेदार से वो ले आएंगे, मेरा जान पहचान वाला है. सर उसमें बड़ा दिक्कत हो जाता है, प्रॉब्लम हो जाता है. So we try and avoid this part thing. Interior is completely up to your head. The board and signage is provided by us because we want the board to look exactly the same way it is. Computer will give you the configuration. You can buy the computer. Again, what we will be offering you would be very cheaper than what you get from the market. Software compulsory. We have the best part. The ERP software is ours. As of now, we are using one of the paid puja software, but the company has got their own ERPs. The trials are going on. So that's again one of the best parts can anybody think about. App is our own. We obviously, it has a cost. So this includes the app and the software cost, which is renewable every year. If you can go a little bit down, ma'am, please. The pre-opening cost, it always varies. And my experience says that, now the company has gone so high. We ourselves have so many staff. So we keep on shuttling across from one unit to the other unit. We try and avoid this cost. So that's where we save money. Pre-opening marketing cost, as I said, 4-5 लाख रुपए लगाने हैं. जितना मार्केटिंग करोगे उतना अपना ही बिजनेस बढ़ना है. फिर आप नीचे आ जाओ, फ्रेंचाइजी फी है 12 लाख रुपीस प्लस GST. Delivery bikes, you can get it on your own. I will tell you that this compulsory, this company has to be there, and box company will provide to you. Interior designer fee, can't help it, that's again compulsory. AC आप कोई सी भी कंपनी का ले आओ, आप Hitachi लगा लो या Blue Star लगा लो, उसमें मुझे कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. जो जितना होना चाहिए वो होना चाहिए आपका. So that's where your entire cost comes up to 51 lakh rupees. And now if you can take across to the P&L, please. That's the best sheet what I love to see every day. And trust me, the pizza industry is a very different industry where our main motto or main key success part is like, we have BOGO offer. The BOGO offer is like buy one, get one every day. That has really killed the market. That has really killed a lot of other brands, and we have we're forced to get a lot of competitors to come across and buy one get one. But I'm a chef by profession. My entire team is a chef by profession. We have all professionals working for us, so it's not an entrepreneurial thing like where paisa hai aur ek brand khul diya hai. So we work very hard towards our food cost. Every day average. Touchwood, the day when we started, we did the first outlet, what we started, and the marketing, what we did. The first month sales were 44 lakh rupees, 40 to 44 lakh rupees. And we did that for continuously for great 4-5 months. Like, it was like right up there. The first outlet was out, like, within like 3 to 4 months, the entire investment were out. A lot of outlets of mine, they always do above 20 lakh plus. But the thing is that I have shown you over here the bad part, the good part, the okay part, and the best part. So everything is shown, everything is there. Like there's no hidden things over here. If we run through as an average sales of 45,000 rupees per day, well, there are days like Mondays and Tuesdays it goes down, but the business picks up amazing from Wednesday onwards. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's a crazy numbers. Since the outlets are designed 800 square feet to 1,000 square feet, we get a lot of birthday parties. We get a lot of groups coming in. That's again one of the best parts. Like the competitor brands do not have those kind of thing. They really work towards small outlet, takeaway business. We are not a takeaway business. Like we want to do takeaway, but when the the pizzas come across on a takeaway, pizza turtle up ho chuka hota hai, cheese ek side aa gaya hai, thanda ho gaya hai. Aggregators do not handle our pizzas very nicely. So there we have a lot of negative reviews. We call each and every clients when they give us a negative review. We have a whole backend team. We make sure that we send them free pizzas. Kya kare, dena padta hai business mein. Otherwise, they never going to come back to us. So our retainership clientele is unimaginable. Like we have like almost 30 to 35% of the retainership of the clients who keeps on coming. And that's trust me, that's a good number because being so many brands in the market. And having this kind of a retainership, it's amazing what I understand as part of the business. We work very strong towards our food cost. The entire raw material is again provided by us. Like, we provide the entire raw material. There are 2-3 main reasons. A, if you go to any outlet, the taste is going to be the same. It has to be the same. We do not keep any single paisa of a commission into any products. That's the beauty about this industry. That's the beauty about this brand. We do not keep a single penny of a commission. Each and every, I'm using the word each and every competitor brand puts a hell lot of a commission in the things. Rates can be compared by yourselves and you will see it. So we work very strong towards a food cost. 35% is a food cost. The reason why the 35% food cost is because we have this buy one get one offer every day. So 10 inch per 10 inch, 13 per 13. We have some particular category onto it. The salaries is 1.5 lakh rupees. This 1.5 lakh rupees has somewhere between 10 to 12 staff of hours. Electricity cost varies, keeps on varying. 25,000 is a bare minimum what comes. The packaging cost. So this business works. We do not have any crockery cutlery into the outlet. So it's completely on the packaging thing. 3%, approximately 2.5 to 3% is the packaging cost. What comes. Miscellaneous expense is the 30,000 expense. Miscellaneous is where we have to give staff accommodation, staff food. 30,000 में cover up हो जाता है. Marketing, as I said on the earlier first thing, marketing is the key part about the pizza industry, and we spend a bomb. We spend a bomb behind the marketing. Now the marketing expense out of this 50,000 rupees, we take 20,000 rupees compulsory. The brand, the franchisee has to give to the brand. This fund is used behind the photography, the Facebook, Instagram, Google, a lot of activities which keeps on coming in. The rest 30,000 rupees is spent between Zomato and Swiggy. आप Zomato को पैसा नहीं दोगे marketing का, order नहीं देगा आपको. ऑर्डर लेके देगा आपको, फिर ऑर्डर बंद कर देगा, फिर बोलेगा भैया हमसे मार्केटिंग कर लो तो हम जाके आपको ऑर्डर दे देंगे. दे दो आंख बंद करके अमेजिंग बिजनेस उठा के लेके आते हैं ये लोग. ले जाते 22% प्लस जीएसटी ले जाने दो उनको. उसके बाद भी अगर इतना पैसा बच रहा है तो why we don't want to do it. So we spend behind Zomato and Swiggy, and that's a compulsory thing. If you take my franchise, it's a compulsory thing. You have to spend that money. There's no option out of it. Varying from cities to cities, your rentals go from here and there. So 1,25,000. Few of my outlets even are for like 60,000, 80,000, depending on the area, depending on the thing. So 1,25,000. The max rent what we pay for in Ahmedabad right now is like one outlet pays 1,90,000, including GST. Still, that outlet makes crazy number of profits. Aggregator is 30%. So the 30% of the business, the 13,50,000, that's the sales per month, what we talk about. Aggregator gives you 30% of the business. Sometimes it even gives 40%. And ठीक है, ले जाने दो उनको ले जाने के बाद भी अगर हमें इतना पैसा मिल रहा है तो भैया और लेके आओ business. हम तो ऐसा बोलते हैं, we work with aggregators hand in hand. Get me as much as business as you can. We're ready to spend money with few people in marketing. Just get us the business, because कहाँ तक हम भी पहुंचेंगे. They have their own downloads, and at the end of the day, anybody wants to order anything, they just go to Zomato and Swiggy. So let's not bypass those people, like how this industry cries about it. अरे aggregator ले जाता है पैसा, सामने business भी दे रहा है अपने को. We come to the royalty part. So we charge 6% plus GST is the royalty. So that comes to 7.08%. So your total expense comes to 11 lakh rupees. Your net profit is 2,48,000 rupees per year. This is a bare minimum what we're showing. My experience says that any outlet, when we open up, if you can take it a little bit up, ma'am, please. My experience says that you will do a business between 18 lakhs to 15 to 25 lakh rupees is like what all our outlets are varying from. And you can see the net profits what we get is on a crazy numbers. So 12 months, 18 months, your money should be out. Maybe if your area is the best, and if your stars are good, the product is fantastic, no second doubts onto it, you'll get good money. I don't see a problem anywhere. That's about it. Like probably what I can say about the brand, about the business and all.
Okay, thank you so much, Anandji, and welcome, once again. And I would say our association goes really long back, friends. And I would only say he's a very seasoned entrepreneur and a food entrepreneur, I would say. He comes with a great experience, having a hotel management degree. He's worked with ITC and some of the leading chains in the country, all the five-star hotels. And also one of the big names called Mazada Group. He worked very closely in Gujarat, the company which runs some of the names like Tomato and the kind. And also, a very popular restaurant, Paparazzi, which has
Paparazzi,
been,
man.
yeah,
Paparazzi.
Paparazzi, which has been, operations for nearly 10 years now. Anand, that's been the
14
time.
years. 14 years.
14 years, more than that. And that has been doing some iconic, sales in a small city. I was very impressed, when I came to know about that restaurant and the sales that it did in a city like Vadodara. So congratulations to you, Anand, for what you've done. And I also saw a very impressive presentation on the new format that you've launched for pizza. And that all comes, with your experience, not only on the food market, but overall in running a business. So friends, we'll take up your questions. I did see some of your hands also being raised. I will request all of you, whatever questions you have, please use the Q&A box and I'll take these questions on your behalf. And do also mention the city of your interest. And also seconding, on the opportunity, the pizza market in India is very, very big. It has grown maybe more than $1.5 billion. And is India amongst the leading markets in the world, and competing with markets like US, Brazil, Russia, and a very big emerging market. And I'm also happy to see, we have some homegrown chains which are making a very big noise in the country and also, successfully running. So the business is currently operating, out of a lot of locations, all around Gujarat, where they already have sold a master franchisee. They have got supply chain in place with standardization of products. And when they have standardization, they also bring consistency in taste, packaging. And with all this, you ultimately have a business which leads to economies of scale. And they also have assembly line operations, So when I say assembly line operation, it does not have any dependency on any kind of specialized chef or a staff. And all the training and also I would say recruitment of the staff is something which the company takes care of. They are trained and execution is very, very simple because of assembly line operation, which makes it very, very convenient to, for a franchise partner to run even multi-unit operations, as it is not very complex and the business model is very much idiot proof. Lean staff structure, which also I would say further reduces operation cost, and conveyor belt is what is being used to make the product, which also brings higher level of consistency in the product than the traditional ovens which are being used. So I'll take a couple of questions up, and I think you did talk about the investment. You also talked about the operating cost. We have seen that. And I'll take some questions, overall on the industry, because and Gujarat is a very, very competitive market, when it comes to pizza, and also one of the biggest, markets, I would say, for pizza. And with a lot of competition around, and now you're moving to a lot of other locations. What is your take on, the advantage maybe your business would have over the other companies which are present?
My take is very simple. Buy one, get one every day. Pizza industry works on offer. It cannot work without an offer. Nobody's going to buy a pizza for 600 rupees. Like, trust me, I will never buy a pizza for 600 rupees. Unless and until if I'm going to a 5-star hotel or maybe like a fine dine restaurant where it's a wood fire oven and all those kind of stuff. Today, all the top brands from the international markets who has a presence of more than 1,300 stores across the country, they run on offers. Like every day you will get an offer like 30% off, 40% off, 50% off, confusing the clients. आज क्या होना है, क्या नहीं होना है. तोड़ दो market को, डाल दो 50% off पे डाल दो, buy one get one. 50% sounds very bad, but buy one get one is like something that really attracts everyone. So it's like buy one get one every day. So that's one of the key strategy of the company. The food cost of the pizza industry is very, very negligible. Like one pizza cost very negligible. So buy one get one pay. It's easy to make good numbers, and people get attracted. And anybody in this country, anywhere in the world, wherever you open up the first outlet or wherever you open up the outlet, the entire city is going to come and try you once. It's then about the product and it's then about us, like how we're going to retain back our customers. So we work very hard towards retaining the customers.
Sure. And also on the operating, cost, I saw some heads that we talked about, including the cost of the pizza. And because we're doing an offer, which is, one free, so that kind of increases the cost trends. But at the same time, it also increases your volume. When your volume is higher, you have better margins in the business to play.
Yeah.
So that's there. So another question, I also saw, you talked about a component of 30%, which goes to all the aggregators. And we also have our own supply, we do our own deliveries because we have three bike costs that we've integrated in the model. So two questions here, the cost or the revenue that the outlet makes from aggregators and in dining that we have, and the other is the revenue that we get from our own deliveries. So what percentage would that be?
So percentage keeps on varying area-wise to area-wise and the city-wise. Initially, when we opened up, we didn't had our own app. So aggregator was the key people who really helped us to grow the business. And that time the lockdown was there, the curfew timings were there. So that time they used to give me 40% of business. Now, to cut down the aggregators, we have our own app. The app took a time to come up. We have our own data. So to put it in the way, 40% of the business comes through dining. And right now, our business through our app, we're getting 25 to 30% is coming through our apps. Maybe sometimes it goes a little bit on the higher side. And the aggregator is the rest of the aggregators which keeps on coming in. And plus, I've seen people come to the store. Apart from the dine-in, people want to come to the store and take the pizzas on their own. So that number is also, the takeaway number is also on a higher side.
That's helpful. And, again, getting a little deeper into the unit economics, typically what kind of rotation do we have, of the covers in the outlet? What covers do we keep? And how much would that be higher on the weekends versus the weekdays that we do?
So I see that during the lunch hours, it's absolutely okay, sort of a thing. I would say 30% to 40% it gets covered. The colleges, the day when the colleges opened up, that shooted up to 60% during the daytimes because it's pizza is loved by the collegians. They want to go out and they want to have it. So again, just because of this COVID, the college keeps on shutting plus minus. So during the lunch hours, the 30% what I would say during the dinner time, probably one round goes across. Because a lot of people who are sick and tired of being in their home, they really want to come out, and we take care of the COVID protocols, sanitizations, right from the temperature check to everything, and people can see it as it's a live kitchen, it's a live pizza kitchen. So that also I've seen that's one of the key attraction part. People want to come, want to see how the pizzas is. There are a few clients who keep on saying, "Can we go inside and make our own pizza?" Yeah, come in, man. It's your kitchen. Just wear the gloves and just go inside. We do that. We do that, those kind of thing. Weekends, oh my God, the dinners are super crazy packed. That time we shut down our aggregators. That time we have to shut down our apps. We have to shut down our aggregators so that we can just cater to the
Concentrate.
time and to the takeaway ones.
All right. And do you have an access to the menu? I think it will also be helpful for our maybe viewers to see the offering that we have. What all do we have as a part of the menu? And if you also, can help us understand maybe the typical APCs that we have and the average price of products that we have in our outlet.
So the average product is kept a little bit on a higher side. The only reason is that I'm giving buy one get one every day. So there are three categories of pizzas. What do you have? One is the classic pizzas, where you have this classic margarita, double cheese margarita, and all those kind of small few pizzas. Then we have the royal category. That's the only two categories what we run. Now the royal category has anything and everything. The royal category has your peri peri pizza, the peri peri paneer, which is the most famous. People love spicy pizza, so we have Bhoot Jolakya. We have Dragon on Fire. We've even worked onto the Indianized pizzas also, where we have paneer tikka pizza, paneer korma pizza. They're very famous amongst the thing. Mushroom lovers are there. Veggie lovers are there. Plus, the best-selling part about ours is the queen cheese pizza. Now, the queen cheese pizza is amazing. It has 8 types of cheese. What we say, we use it, and the pizza looks so amazing. The presentation is so amazing. The cheesy lovers just have it. Probably we were the first one, apart from the top international brand. We had our cheese burst pizza, what we had. And that again took us to a next level, like, the flow kept on coming to us. So we have a cheese burst into our menu. We have covered everything. Another good product of ours, which really gets the eyeballs of everyone, is the cream cheese garlic bread. That's a Korean cream cheese garlic bread. Unfortunately, I'm so sorry, I don't have any pictures to show across or something. But in our presentations, the pictures are there.
Is it the outlet where you sitting at the moment?
This is my new coffee shop. What I'm coming up
Okay.
with, I'm coming up with a
Raisin.
new coffee business. That's a roasting which is happening. We're getting into the coffee business now. We've bought a 10-acre coffee estate also, where we're going to have our own coffees. That's a new.
Wonderful. Great. Friends, we'll share the menu also with you, and you can have an access to the entire offering. And second, since we talked about Gujarat as a market where you already have a master franchisee, are we looking at more penetration in the market? What cities are open? And outside Gujarat, what are your important markets to be in? And if you want to also comment on, what our go-to market would be for these cities, because we also would be coming across a lot of local competition which already exists in various markets.
So the best part is the local competition. Apart from the international competitor, the local competition has 250 to 300 outlets. Apart from the international one, they took 10 years to 10 to 12 years, or maybe I don't even know how many years they took to come up with those numbers. And me being a COVID company, a COVID startup company, I just took 1 year to get 100 outlets. And with the speed and with the kind of aggression what we have, we are surely going to reach to 400 to 500 outlets within like blink of the eye, probably. And now outside Gujarat, we're trying to open up all the major cities. The first place where we're going is Hyderabad. And I'm opening 3 company-owned stores. So this is the strategy of my company. And, like everywhere, all cities open up 2 to 3 prime locations, have the best company-owned stores. And then people will house. And people will see my store, people see the rush, people will see everything, and they'll come and they'll buy the franchisee. So that's the strategy of it. Hyderabad, amazing market to have it. Bangalore, the second market. So we also have roadmap, like, how many number of stores we're going to have. Like, you're going to have a lot of stores, like, and the best part is that we're not a greedy company where we want to open up the stores right every 2 kilometers. So, the franchisees don't get business. Like, one franchisee is crying with the another franchisee. Okay, ये मेरा business ले गया, ये मेरा business ले गया, वो सब हमें नहीं करना है. We're a very ethical company. Between 2.5 to 3 kilometers, we are not going to come up with any stores. It's mentioned in my agreements. Hyderabad, we have a target of opening 75 to Hyderabad, we have a target of opening 75 to 80 outlets. Bangalore, we have numbered somewhere between, again, the same, between 80 to 100 outlets in Bangalore. Because Bangalore, it works area-wise because of a lot of traffic areas and the problem. People don't really go across to different areas to get their things. So there we'll have a number of good outlets. Then we're going to go to Delhi. Delhi is again a fantastic place. So the whole of the north, probably what I see, we have a target of somewhere around 100 odd outlets. And then Mumbai and the other places like Pune, we have a target of 10 outlets. Bombay, again, we have zeroed down to somewhere between 60 to 75 outlets in Bombay also. Because, and the rentals don't really matter, trust me. 800 square feet carpet area, whether we go to Mumbai, whether we go to Hyderabad, is the cheapest place, real estate, what I understand. It's only 125 to 150 rupees per square feet, where it's not a major of a problem. Like, the rentals are not a major of a problem. The rent deposits are a problem. But,
especially South. Yeah.
खुल जाएगा 400-500 खोल देंगे.
The South, I said South deposit comparatively is higher than other regions for a long rental period. So apart from them, I think the rentals should be very, very competitive. And then one thing, because you have grown, especially in a period when a lot of brands were, not growing, rather they were shutting down or they were kind of rationalizing their footprint. What would you attribute this scalability to?
My aggression, probably, I would say first, and with the vision of marketing was a key aggressive part what we have done. We have spent, like, till date, like, it's just been like 1 year. We've just been like 14 months, the company is old. I've spent more than 1.5 crore rupees on the marketing. I've actually got people to my outlets. Like we've really, the marketing pulled the people to my
I would say
outlets.
converting a lot of audience which is already going somewhere and consuming something from the competition. It's a very big conversion market, friends. This is very important to also understand. You're not creating a new customer, for the product. There's already a big market which exists. If you market well, and this is one area we always recommend our investors and especially franchisees, where they shy away from putting that penny into marketing. They feel that's a expense they're doing. Rather, that's an investment that you do every month to not only build your subscribers but also to retain them and convert them, which many other competitors are not able to do. So that's a very valid point, that you made up. And I'll take maybe a question, then I'll ask Gaurav. I see a lot of questions which are there in the Q&A box coming in, and I don't know if I missed that. Gujarat is the area that we're looking at unit franchisees, or we have the area partner taking care of everything?
No, we taking care of it. We can we are giving franchisees. So Ahmedabad is sold. There is just a room for 1 or 2 more stores in Ahmedabad. We have a store which is coming up in Baroda, and we already have a store in Rajkot, and we have a store we've just sold it in Surat. So these are the 3 places coming up with.
And do we have non-vegetarian also, outside Gujarat? I think I did see somebody asking on the offering in terms of.
So Gujarat is compulsory going to be 100% pure veg. Thing. Outside Gujarat, completely veg and non-veg both.
Great, very helpful. Gaurav, over to you. I see some questions, where I see some questions on the staff training, on the fee, on the locations, including tier 2. If you want to take it up, please, over to you.
Right. Thank you, Sonia ma'am. Thank you, Anand, for a lovely presentation. In fact, quite a detailed one, and you've given a lot of insight to people that what is going to be an investment and the ROI and how they can pull the business. And then, as mentioned by Sonia ma'am, that this is the market wherein you're not creating a new customer for you. It's already there in the market. So, viewers and investors, आपको सिर्फ ये चीज ध्यान रखना है कि कहीं पे भी आप खोल रहे हो, तो वहाँ पे बेसिकली ऑलरेडी एक मार्केट है पिज्जा का, जो लोग बेसिकली विजिट कर रहे हैं आपके कंपटीशन स्टोर्स में, और आपने वहाँ पे बेसिकली पुल करना है. तो एज मेंशन्ड बाय आनंद कि ये जो मार्केटिंग का जो मेन इनके पास एक सबसे बड़ा यंत्र है ना, वो बहुत सारी कंपनीज फेल कर जाती हैं वहाँ पे, और ये यहाँ के गुरु हैं मार्केटिंग के. तो वहां से आपको ना बहुत हेल्प मिलेगी कि आपको किस सिटी में किस बिजनेस किस मार्केट में जाके किस तरीके के मार्केटिंग एक्टिविटीज में आपने स्पेंड करना है. तो वहां पे भी आपका जो कॉस्ट है, बेसिकली जो वर्किंग कैपिटल है, वो आपकी बहुत ऑप्टिमाइज होती है. तो ये फर्क नहीं पड़ता कि आप किसी भी सिटी में जा रहे हो, वेदर इट इज अ टियर 2 सिटी और अ टियर 3 सिटी और अ टियर 1 सिटी और अ स्टेट कैपिटल और अ मेट्रोपॉलिटन सिटी. पिज्जा का डिमांड हर जगह पे है. पिज्जा के लिए लोग आज की डेट में बहुत ज्यादा क्रेजी डाई हार्ड फैन हो चुके हैं. और सबसे बड़ी बात क्या है कि ये जितना भी पिज्जा बना रहे हैं, ये सारा हैंड टॉस्ड पिज्जा है. कोई ऐसा नहीं है कि आपने उसको रख दिया है बना के और वो बेस को यूज किया जा रहा है. तो ये चीज आपको मिलेगी कि फ्रेशली आपको जो है ना निटेड आपको मिलेगा, नीडेड मिलेगा आपको ये पूरा डो, और उसके बेसिस पे जो ओवरऑल जो आपका प्लेजर रहेगा, जो आपका ईटिंग प्लेजर रहेगा, वो बहुत डिफरेंट होने वाला है एज कम्पेयर टू दी अदर लोकल ब्रांड्स एंड दी अदर कॉम्पिटिशन ब्रांड्स व्हिच आर देयर इन द मार्केट. तो आनंद भाई, यहाँ पे मैं कुछ क्वेश्चंस लूंगा जो मेरे पास ऑडियंस के आ रहे हैं. तो ये हमीर जी का एक क्वेश्चन है कि अहमदाबाद में उनको बेसिकली आपका एक आउटलेट विजिट करना है. तो हमीर भाई, आपके साथ मैं कनेक्ट कर देता हूँ हमारी टीम के मेंबर को, और आप बेसिकली आनंद भाई के ऑफिस में मिल सकते हैं, और इनकी टीम आपको वहाँ एक नहीं एटलीस्ट 2 आउटलेट्स आपके विजिट करा देंगे, और आप अपनी पूरी तसल्ली करिएगा, किचन में जाके देखिएगा क्या हो रहा है, कैसे हो रहा है, और उसके बाद जहाँ पे कंपनी का स्कोप लगता है अहमदाबाद में, आप उस लोकेशन पे आप इस आउटलेट को सेट कर सकते हैं. और
सॉरी टू इंटरप्ट यू, जितने एरिया के नाम सर बोल सकते हो अहमदाबाद में, सारे एरिया में है, कोई सा भी एरिया.
वो तो सर 20+ आउटलेट्स ऑलरेडी हैव फंक्शनल इन अहमदाबाद. तो इसका मतलब है कि सारी मेजर ज्योग्राफीज जो हैं वो आप कवर कर चुके हैं. बट बिसाइड्स यू आल्सो मेंशन्ड इन द सेम प्रेजेंटेशन अभी जस्ट 5 मिनट पहले कि 1 या 2 आउटलेट हम कहीं अकोमोडेट कर सकते हैं अगर वहां पे हमें पोटेंशियल दिखता है, और हमीर भाई वहां पे एग्री करते हैं. तो मुझे लगता है कि 1 आउटलेट और अहमदाबाद में हम आपका ऐड करेंगे हमीर भाई के साथ. तो हमीर भाई, आपको मैं कनेक्ट करता हूँ आनंद भाई की टीम से, और हम लोग बेसिकली एक आपका विजिट अलाइन करते हैं. फिर एक क्वेश्चन है अमरावती से सरिता जी का, डू यू ऑल्सो हैव नॉन वेज पिज्जा? तो वो सोनिया मैम और आप पहले एड्रेस कर चुके हैं. आई रीआइटरेट ऑन दैट. तो अगर आप महाराष्ट्र में खोल रहे हो तो आप इसको वेज नॉन वेज दोनों को इंक्लूड कर सकते हो, तो वो आपके पास ऑप्शन है. उसके बाद हमारे पास क्वेश्चन है किशन जी का कि इसको स्टार्ट कैसे करना है। तो किशन जी, आपको मेरी टीम कनेक्ट करेगी, हम आपको पूरा ये सारा डिटेल प्रेजेंटेशन शेयर कर देंगे आपके साथ, आपके ईमेल पे और आपके व्हाट्सएप पे, और उसके बाद आप बेसिकली हमारे साथ एक फर्स्ट लेवल डिस्कशन कर सकते हो। अगर कोई पॉइंट आपका ऐसा रह जाता है जो आज हम आंसर नहीं कर पाते हैं, तो पहले उसको आंसर करेंगे और उसके बाद आपके साथ पूरा डिटेल में डिस्कशन।
कर लूं सर, आई एम सो सॉरी, थोड़ा इंटरप्ट कर रहा हूँ।
हाँ जी,
जेंटलमैन का क्या नाम था जिन्होंने बोला कि हम कैसे स्टार्ट
किशन
करें?
किशन 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 बगारी।
किशन जी, बड़ा सिंपल सा है, फ्रेंचाइजी फी
ये बेसिकली तेलंगाना से है, तेलंगाना से।
हाँ, तेलंगाना बहुत अमेजिंग अमेजिंग प्लेस है। बस सिंपल सा है, अगर आपको कैसे शुरू करना है, बस पैसे दे दो, फ्रेंचाइजी फी के दे दो, बाकी सारा काम हम लोग ले लेंगे, आपका आउटलेट खोल देंगे 30 डेज में, और तो क्या।
बहुत अच्छे, बहुत अच्छे। तो किशन जी, आपको आंसर मिल गया है, तो आपको हम हेल्प कर देते हैं कि किस तरीके से आप बेसिकली व्हाटएवर विद मिनिमम पॉसिबल इन्वेस्टमेंट आप इस बिजनेस को शुरू कर सकते हैं। एक और क्वेश्चन है सिद्धार्थ जी का, सिद्धार्थ पटेल जी। सो व्हाट अबाउट द ट्रेनिंग ऑफ द स्टाफ एंड वंस द स्टाफ जॉइंस एंड देन लीव्स, तो उसमें क्या होगा? तो एवरी टाइम देयर इज गोइंग टू बी अ repetition of training, every time it is going to be a hand holding from the company side, or you have some local support deployed in your regional office, you have planned to set up a regional office, तो वो एक बार आप इस पे थोड़ा बताएंगे आनंद भाई?
Very good question. So first of all, we have corporate executive chef into the company. We've got a corporate sous chef into the company. We've got training manager into the company. We've got an HR manager into the company. शायद आपको आपके आउटलेट के स्टाफिंग के बारे में नहीं पता होगा जितना हमें हमारे स्टाफिंग के बारे में पता होगा. माय टीम वर्क्स वेरी हैंड इन हैंड क्लोजली विद द आउटलेट्स. अभी तक मेरा खुद का वी हैव अ स्टाफ ऑफ लाइक मोर देन 400 पीपल. टच वुड, I would say hardly 1% or maybe like 5% of rotation would have gone. That too because the rotation would have gone because they would have applied for some international places, or maybe there some reason to go back to the city or something. We are amazing in retaining the staff of ours. We retain our staff very nicely. We work towards, like, we have a best employee of the month, best employee of the quarter, best employee of the year. Unfortunately, we cannot make them travel, but we really take care of our staff. If the staff is leaving, it's going to be a trained staff which is going to be brought across. It's not going to be a untrained आदमी को उठा के लगा दिया, बोलो भैया बना दो पिज्जा. Trained आदमी आएगा, सब स्काउट करके रखा हुआ है. Nothing to worry, nothing to worry. You guys can connect to any of my franchisee owners across in Ahmedabad, and the people who have, you'll get all answers nicely. मैं तो अपने मुंह से अपनी खुद की तारीफ तो करने ही वाला हूँ. अगर मेरा फ्रेंचाइजी वाला मेरी तारीफ कर ले तो भैया वही बरोबर है.
नहीं सर, आपने अच्छा काम किया है, and that is basically the story around you have built a COVID startup to a multi-million-dollar company, and today you are fetching a lot of interest of the new investors to basically ask for the franchisee, so which is showing truly the interest of the people in your brand and your pizza. So not just from the investors' perspective, but also from the eaters' perspective, the people who are coming in buying your pizza and you have a repeat order coming in. तो यहाँ पे मैं एक क्वेश्चन और लेना चाहूंगा सरिता जी का, कि सरिता जी पूछ रही है कि हम रॉयल्टी स्टैंडर्ड क्या चार्ज करते हैं इसमें?
6% plus GST.
6% plus GST. So this is for everyone to know. 6% plus GST आपका रहेगा, जो भी आपका सेल रहेगा, और उसके अलावा आपका कोई भी खर्चा नहीं है सच कंपनी को. जितना भी ट्रेनिंग है या जो भी कंपनी की तरफ से लॉजिस्टिक्स है, सप्लाई चेन है, या जो भी कंपनी की तरफ से सोर्सिंग है रॉ मटेरियल की, वो सब जो है कंपनी मैनेज करती है इसी 6% में. ऑब्वियसली द कॉस्ट इज गोइंग टू बी बोर्न बाय यू for any raw material that you're buying, but there is no separate cost for every different head or every other support system that is rendered by the company to you to set up this business and to manage it for the years to come. तो इसके अलावा मैं आपसे एक क्वेश्चन पूछना चाहूंगा आनंद भाई, कि हम लोग बेसिकली जो बात कर रहे हैं कि हमारे पास कुछ एरियाज हैं जो हमने एयर मार्क करे हुए हैं हर सिटी के लिए. तो अगर हमारे पास सपोज कोई 2 एरियाज आपने मार्क करे और उसके बीच में कोई आइडेंटिफिकेशन हो जाती है या कोई प्रपोज करता है अपनी प्रॉपर्टी, तो हम वहां पे कैसे एड्रेस करेंगे? क्योंकि सपोज आज हमने डिसाइड किया कि हमने बॉम्बे में सपोज बैंड्रा में करना है, और बैंड्रा की जगह वो हमारे पास सपोज कोई बैंड्रा से क्लोज लोकेशन पे आ जाता है, तो उसमें क्या होगा कि हम बैंड्रा के लिए फोकस्ड रहेंगे या फिर हम उस लोकेशन पे दे देंगे? क्योंकि उससे बाकी की 2 लोकेशन हमारी जो है थोड़ी सी क्लस्टर के हिसाब से कॉन्फ्लिक्ट में आती हैं. How are we going to manage that?
Cluster को conflict नहीं होते हुए ही करेंगे, क्योंकि at the end of the day I'm going to see my number of outlets also, and I'm going to see strategically properly placed or not. You know, how we come to a conclusion of the area, or how we come to a conclusion of that is, we have a detailed study into the company. We work with the house counts, like, you know, आज house count कितने हैं. We work on that. We work on like how many corporate offices are here, how many colleges are around. So we work closely on that part. थोड़ा सा बहुत 100, 200, 500 मीटर के आसपास में चले चलो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं आती है. But we'll try and stick on to the areas what we have done. Yeah, so that, you know, it doesn't affect my other two outlets what I want to open up.
Great, great. और इसमें हमारे पास आनंद भाई, सपोज कोई इन्वेस्टर आता है और हम किसी नई टेरिटरी की बात कर रहे हैं, सपोज हम दिल्ली की बात कर रहे हैं, हम बॉम्बे की बात कर रहे हैं, हम बैंगलोर की बात कर रहे हैं, या हम रेस्ट ऑफ कर्नाटका की बात कर रहे हैं. सो आर वी ओपन फॉर एनी काइंड ऑफ अ मास्टर फ्रेंचाइजी फॉर्मेट आल्सो इफ वी हैव पीपल कमिंग इन एंड बाइंग अ बिगर टेरिटरी राइट फ्रॉम यू, एंड what kind of support system are you going to render if somebody is coming to take up that opportunity?
So you know, the best part about this company is that, you know, we completely believe that you are just buying a franchise. At the end of the day, anything and everything is, I'm going to do it. The company is working towards coming up with a valuation. The company is working towards getting an IPO. So I'm not going to get a single dent on my any brand. I'm not going to get a single dent on my company. So we're going to work more harder than what you people are going to work for your own outlets. So चाहे फिर वो मास्टर फ्रेंचाइजी हो, या फिर सिंगल आउटलेट हो, या स्मॉल टाउन हो, कुछ भी हो, हमारे एफर्ट्स बहुत हेवी होने वाले हैं.
ग्रेट 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 ग्रेट. तो आई थिंक हमने मोर और लेस क्वेश्चंस का आंसर कर दिया है. स्टिल आई रिक्वेस्ट अदर पीपल, आई मीन आई request audience to put their questions in the Q&A box, and we will be happy to help you with the live answer at this point in time. However, if you are still unclear about any concept, any operational challenge, or any kind of operational excellency to come from brand, logistics, supply chain, cost of the raw material, and then profitability, वो सब आपका हम one-on-one discussion में आगे भी हम help करेंगे आपको. बट अगर अभी कोई क्वेश्चंस है तो आप प्लीज उसको शूट कर सकते हैं. Q&A बॉक्स आपके नीचे बार में अवेलेबल है. आप अगर करेंगे तो हम आपको आंसर कर देंगे. एक और क्वेश्चन आया है अमृत लाडवा जी का. या प्लीज मैम, प्लीज.
Just one question. I was just also seeing, because you mentioned you're also opening a lot of company-owned outlets. Would there be an opportunity for any investor to take these existing outlets and we transfer these to them in any of the locations that we currently operate?
Yes, there is an opportunity. So that's again one of the another key, you know, another model what I'm working on with. As we said that we are an aggressive company. We want to run fast. काफी इन्वेस्टर्स है जो धीरे धीरे अपने डिसीजंस लेंगे, सोचेंगे, करना है. I am going to open up my stores. I'm going to make it a success story. I'm going to make it a success outlet, and then we are ready to even sell that outlet also. But obviously, it will be a little bit of a premium.
Sure. Yes. Absolutely. So, friends, if you're looking at taking any of these, then also reach out to you. Reach out to us. Over to you, Gaurav.
Thank you, ma'am. So, Anand bhai, यहाँ पे एक क्वेश्चन है अमृत लाडवा जी का. तो ये बोल रहे हैं कि रेंट इज टू बी पेड बाय यू और बाय अस. तो मैं इसको आपके बिहाफ पे आंसर करता हूं. तो अमृत जी, ये आपका बिजनेस है. इट इज गोइंग टू बी अ फोफो मॉडल वेयर फ्रेंचाइजी इज द ओनर एंड द ऑपरेटर. तो जो भी उससे रिलेटेड एक्सपेंस रहेगा, चाहे वो प्रॉपर्टी आप रेंट पे ले रहे हैं या आप उसकी अपनी प्रॉपर्टी है, आपका स्टाफ है, या जो भी आपकी फूड कॉस्ट है, वो सब आपकी है इस केस में. However, there are certain places where companies open for a FICO model, but there are only selected places. तो अगर आप मुझे बता देंगे आपकी लोकेशन कौन सी है, तो probably we can give you an understanding on the FOCO model as well, where you are going to be the owner, however the company is going to operate. But that is, as I mentioned, is going to be limited for maybe a couple of stores, क्योंकि कंपनी को जहाँ पे लोकेशन समझ में आ रही है, जहाँ पे अपॉर्चुनिटी समझ में आ रही है, वहाँ पे कंपनी खुद से ही पूरा इन्वेस्ट करके ऑपरेट भी खुद कर रही है. बट FICO मॉडल हम एक आध दो जगह पे ट्राई कर सकते हैं, बट ओनली इन दी सेलेक्टेड लोकेशंस. तो आनंद भाई, मोर और लेस हमने क्वेश्चंस का आंसर कर दिया है. जो ऑडियंस के थे, हमने उनको पूरा डिटेल डिस्कशन बता दिया है. और अब हम बेसिकली आगे आपके साथ one-on-one डिस्कशन कराएंगे. जो भी फर्दर सेकंड लेवल पे इंटरेस्ट शो करते हैं, सो वी आर गोइंग टू डिप्लॉय अ वेरी सीनियर रिसोर्स with the leads who have applied and shown their interests, and we will align a one-on-one call with those investors who will show the second line of interest. So I leave I'll hand over the podium to Archana. Archana, over to you.
Just before that, the company is ready to take up a lot of FOCO models also. We are into aggressive onto the FOCO model. The reason why we are so confident about the FOCO model is मुझे पता है मेरा business amazing है, मुझे कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. और आपको आपके investment में लेके थोड़ा सा पैसा लेके निकलना है. I'm pretty okay with that. I know my business is fantastic. It's amazing.
Right. So the confidence is quite apparent in your every statement that you are passing here, and it is quite evident with your past experience, with your past precedents that you have set with over 20 centers in just 1 year, and that too in just one city. So it shows the kind of hard work that you have done.
That 20 मत बोलो sir, degrade मत
मैं सर अहमदाबाद की बात कर रहा हूँ. अहमदाबाद में just 20 centers, more than 20. Overall, you have sold 100 centers in just 1 year time, and now you're planning to raise the IPO of the company. So it shows the kind of confidence that you have in your product and your services and the acceptance from the market. So it is actually a horizontal lineage that you have built, right, in just 1 year. And now we are going to actually build a structure out of it. So we are together in this journey, and so is our set of investors, and we're looking forward to helping you and taking it to the new heights. Over to you, Archana.
So now I invite.
I'll request also, Anand Bhai, if you have a message for all the audience who's listening to you.
No, I don't have any message. It's just that a fantastic Gujju Bhai hu, and we believe a lot of taking in risk. So that fantastic movie had come across. रिस्क है तो इश्क है. सो भाई रिस्क ले लो. 50 लाख रुपए में तो कोई रिस्क नहीं बोलते इसको. छोटा सा अमाउंट है. It turns into a fortune. I took a risk of that money and it turned into a big fortune. It's a small amount. There's nothing. It's a small amount. Make a fortune out of it. It's every month. लोगों के पास अभी business नहीं है, लोगों के पास अभी jobs नहीं है. They struggle out to do a lot of things, and this is a short business. आज एक एग्जांपल मैं देता हूँ कि अगर आपके घर पे अगर आप बाहर से खाना मंगा रहे हो, like Saturday and Sunday is like a place where people want to call up for food, and you have oldies at your home, you have grandparents at your home, and you're going to say कि आज हम पंजाबी मंगा रहे हैं, चाइनीज मंगा रहे हैं, तो बोलेंगे नहीं भैया हमारी दाल रोटी बना लेना या हमारी खिचड़ी बना लेना, हमें तो ये पसंद नहीं है. The minute you say that you're going to order a pizza, a 6-year-old kid towards a 70-year-old uncle will say भाई मेरे लिए भी पिज्जा मंगाना. बच्चा बोलेगा मार्गरीटा मंगाओ, ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स बोलेंगे हमारे पिज्जा सॉफ्ट वाले पिज्जा मंगवा दो. मगर पिज्जा तो 110% मंगाएंगे और खाएंगे.
और जो वैरायटी आपने इसमें ऐड करी है इंडियन से लेके और मैक्सिकन तक, राइट, सो इट इज नॉट जस्ट केटरिंग टू द कॉन्टी टेस्ट. इंग्लिश टेस्ट नहीं है इसमें, इंडियन टेस्ट भी है इसमें, मैक्सिकन टेस्ट भी है, लेबनीज टेस्ट भी है. बिकॉज आई हैव टेस्टेड ऑल योर पिज्जा, सो आई कैन से दैट विद ऑल द कॉन्फिडेंस, राइट, कि रेंज बहुत बड़ी दी है आपने इसके अंदर. सो आई एम श्योर दैट पीपल विल fall in love as and when they see new London Yard Pizza in their vicinity.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Paranji. And I would also, we every time tell our investors, our friends, that you should invest in companies that have established credibility, and most importantly, they have standardizations of the systems and processes to be replicated. And you were able to do all that, in a very, very short span of time, and all thanks maybe to the experience that you have in the industry at large. So friends, I will request all of you to reach out for any questions, queries that you might have. And for the franchisee-owned company operated model, we will also like to discuss one-to-one and discuss any proposition that we have. And this is open for both people who have maybe their own real estate or maybe somebody who wants to invest in the business and the company would operate. But we like to rest that discussion one-to-one with any investors who would want to do that. And we're looking at Pan-India as an opportunity to roll out. With this, I like
International.
And international, yes. And we do have a lot of investors, especially Dubai is a very good market. Nepal is one country where we have a lot of investors who keep coming to our forums too.
We have sold franchises international also. We have sold 5 to 6 outlets in USA, and where as a company I've also partnered out with those outlets. We've sold an outlet in Canada also. So these are the 2 areas where we've already sold our franchisee. And London, since the name says London Yard Pizza, so the first outlet in London is also coming up very soon, within 1.5-2 months.
Which location is that?
So in London, we're doing it first in Wembley because all my Gujju Bhai stays over there. All the Indian stays over there. And the second is going to be in Harrow. and then we're going to go towards the Leicester and the Piccadilly Circus and all. Where
Central London.
ऐसा बने या ना बने मुझे नहीं पता है, but Central London में एक
No, I think we're very confident, and you've grown. We have seen you grow. Every time I think we have communicated, we have met. I've only seen you, growing all these years. So I wish you all the best, and we really hope we make a huge success out of this brand. And there would be a day that entire India would be proud to have a chain, which is the leading chain from India going overseas to all international market. Otherwise we had a lot of international chains coming to the Indian market. Thank you so much.
So thank you. Yeah, thank you so much, Anand Bhai. Thank you so much, Sonia ma'am. Thanks, Gaurav, and all the dear friends for joining in today. We would like to invite you for our special Discovery Day on 29th of January, where you have chance to meet Anand Bhai, discuss your financials as well as the other feedback with him. So don't miss this chance. Join us for 29th of January Discovery Day. To book your slot, please reach out to us at our business hotline number, which is 9717683838. And in case you wish to give us feedback, suggestion on our various programs, association, connect with us at a different social handles. To understand more about the different business opportunities, different programs from Franchise India, join Gaurav sir and Sonia ma'am at their LinkedIn IDs. And tomorrow, under our prime time national webinar, we are bringing the brand Prerna ice cream. It's a handcrafted ice cream. They're looking out expansion specifically in South Mumbai and Pune market. So don't miss this chance. Join us tomorrow 12 p.m. by doing registration. Registration can be done either by joining us at the Facebook page or connect with us at our business hotline number. Thank you once again for joining in today. Have a very safe day ahead. Thank you so much.
Thank you, friends.
everybody. Thank you.
Bye, sir. Thanks.
Thank you, friends. Thank you.